Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and Midway starring Ed Skrein, and this is a story about a tragic event that basically brought the Americans into World War II, and takes place right after the bomb of Pearl Harbor, and this is the story about after Pearl Harbor, this brings the Americans in to fight the Japanese, and so. Going right into this, it was freaking amazing. It's just straight into action when this movie starts. It's just freaking amazing. You have no idea what happens, but then that's all the good parts of the film goes. So yeah, let's talk about this. So I was kind of a little skeptical about going to see this movie because. I love movies that tell based off true events. I really do enjoy them, but I want them to tell. You can't have every moment in this film to be based off every single moment during this tragic event. You just can't, because we don't know what officially went happen between Pearl Harbor and the Battle of Midway. We don't really know that much, and so when stuff was happening, it's I don't know if I should believe that or just okay, whatever, let's just see how they treat the tragic event, how they respect it in some sort of way. And so it got me a little kind of hard to watch this movie because I don't like to talk about these type of movies that much because I really don't want to say anything stupid about the tragic event of Pearl Harbor in any way, and I really want overall this film is not that bad. It's pretty good. The CGI work is decent. The acting is freaking amazing. There's so many great actors in this, but Woody Harrelson is in this as well. He did a great job as well, but he's hardly in the film. And so, but this movie is really, really heavy on dialogue. This film hardly has any action in it. So this is probably already not the film to go see for you. But I do recommend going to see it, at least give it a chance, because it's alright. It's a decent film. It's not the greatest. I feel like audience are, if they enjoy it that way, because I looked at the ratings, critics really hate this for some reason. I have no idea, and audience really love this, and I'm in the middle, and that's when it comes to my rating, that's good for me because I like being between these two ratings. It makes mine feel actually unique in some sort of way, and but it knows that, it shows that people normal audience, not just moviegoers that just go and see a movie once in a while. That's probably their rating, and critics just want to be critics. They don't care. And for me that's reviewing movies, I think that's really good. And if you guys really enjoy a slow-paced movie, this is going to be yours, because it's really heavy on dialogue. It really relies on this. If you really want to go see this, just be aware it relies a lot of it on dialogue and going back and forth with Americans and the Japanese. And so there's subtitles reading, of course. And so that's another thing, is that how did we know that the Japanese talked about this? They just literally no joke, the first scene is the Japanese talking about bombing Midway, and I get that's the whole point of the film, but how do we know right after Pearl Harbor they just you know what, just go straight to Midway? Honestly, I don't know how. That's the thing. When they go to the Japanese side of the story, I have no idea if any of this is true. The bombing part is, but I mean the situation that the Japanese are in, except for the bombing of Tokyo, that's definitely true. So, but yeah, this is just relying on your ability to turn off your brain. So It's literally that type of movie, but it's good in that type of way. I'm glad they just went for it and tried to build up some stuff and try to give you something to remember. Well, to like respect Pearl Harbor and Midway in a certain way. And another problem that I have with the film is that Ed Skrine's character, he's basically Tom Cruise in Top Gun, and next he's not Tom Cruise in Top Gun anymore. Like literally, like a couple scenes later, like so his character is like basically Maverick. He's a hotshot pilot, and the thing is, why does every freaking like Air Force movie or like anything involving the military or Navy has to always have a hotshot? I bet you if anyone was a hotshot in like real day military or army, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be on the force anymore. I don't think so. I think they would really get beaten. So they need to really, movies now these days kind of need to stop, at least with realistic films based telling on a true event. They kind of, I don't know if his character wasn't really a hotshot. It didn't really show his character at the end, because usually every movie has like the text by their character and telling them what happened to them and whatever they did after the war. So I don't remember seeing his character up there, so I don't think he was an actual person. They probably based him off a person, but they didn't use the actual person's personality or in some sort of way. And so it kind of took me out of the film that this kid was a hotshot, and that's like, you would not be a hotshot in this situation. Like, you would probably be more like just like serious and do what you say and follow your orders. I'm pretty sure. I highly doubt if a hotshot was on the Navy or military. I'm pretty sure they're out there. I don't fully know, but most likely you would get kicked off the force or like on the lowest rank and whatever. So, but the thing is, they freaking skip a whole entire character development with his character. One scene he's just a hotshot. Next suddenly he's just like, you know what? I'm following orders now. I was never a hotshot. I'm a true commander. It's like, what did we miss? Like, it just came out of nowhere, and this movie could have been 3 hours, which I'm glad it wasn't, because it felt long in some certain areas. And so, if they made it 3 hours long, they should have made it focus on his character and reason why he is a hotshot, and gives him a reason to, and gives a reason to like not be a hotshot, I guess, anymore. But they give somewhat sort of a reason, but I was like, I don't think that was enough, because he's seeing guys around him die, like friends and all that, and so I guess that gives him the motive to stop messing around and be serious. But we didn't really know these characters that much to care for his character to become a serious person in that certain way. So, but yeah, like the CGI is good, the acting is really good, the story is good, but it's just like trying to believe what certain things actually happen. It's really hard. That's why it's really hard for films like this to do so well, because like audience can't really believe if any certain parts of these true events happen. So, but you gotta do what you gotta do to make a movie, I guess, with these true events. But it's really decent. It's an alright film, not the greatest. A lot of dialogue, really heavy dialogue, and so, but with it being Veterans Day's weekend, which happy Veterans Day weekend, guys. I meant to say that at the beginning. But so But yeah, so for it being Veterans Days weekend, go out and see it, just to have your brain turn off. And so anyway, I'm gonna give Midway a C+. It's not the greatest, but I do recommend it. Just like seeing it over Veterans Day weekend, get it out of the way. It's not something. If it wasn't Veterans Day weekend, I'd be like, let this one pass. But with it being Veterans Day, go out and see this. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.